How's it going, everybody? Back with another Whispered Game Collection video today as I continue that. The last two did well, and I'll do a few more of them. Obviously, you'll see gum chewing collection vids of the video games again later in the year. I mean, I think I just did them over the summer, right? In the fall. So, I typically will do them every year, but I'm glad people are watching these Whispered ones. It gives me more content, and I know some of you do like it, but it's the Switch collection here today. I definitely have less games. I think I have 14 here. I've sold some over the past year. I've sold like 4 or 5. I'm just don't have a ton of interest in the Switch. Obviously, these I'd probably sell a few more of these, but maybe 2 or 3 max. But anyway, first game here is Link's Awakening. So this is a remake of the original Game Boy game, and then it came to the Game Boy Color as well, or DX or something they called it. It's cool. It's, I never played the original one back in the day, but this one's cool. It has a dungeon creator, I guess, which I have not done. It's cool. It has a nice art style and look to it. This one's where Link wakes up on an island. He's on a ship. He wakes up on an island that gets destroyed. So it's not, I'm pretty sure you don't have any of the standard Zelda characters in there. They're all like different people, although they kind of share, I think, the same traits as the ones from the regular Zelda games. But it's cool. It's Zelda. You're collecting new items and then exploring new areas and stuff. I have not completed it yet. I need to go back and play this, though, because I was enjoying it for whatever reason. I just stopped. Like I do with so many games. Super Mario Brothers Wonder. This one must be in the Switch. Or the holder for it. With the carrying case we have for it. It might be in there. I hope it is, because if more of these games are not in here, that means they're in there. It might be in the system, though. This is an awesome game. It's a 2D, not 2D, side-scrolling. I guess it is technically 2D. Side-scrolling Mario game, again. And there's some different stuff in here. You get the, I don't know what the frick these things. I don't know what they're called. The Wonder Flowers. Is that what it is? I don't know. They make stuff, Wonder Flowers. They make stuff kind of all weird and trippy and stuff. The pipes start moving along and things are happening. What are the new suits in this one? Elephant Mario is new in this. There's a couple other ones that are different to this, that are new in this one. Oh, wait, whatever. Bubble Mario and Drill Mario. I'm pretty sure I've never used those ones in other games. But you're going through the areas and stuff. You're completing stuff. You go back. There's replayability and shit. Looks really nice. You can't go wrong with the side-scrolling Mario games. NG. So this is Spirit Hunter Volume 2. Death Mark is the first one, even though they didn't have it like that yet. And then Death Mark 2 is Volume 3. This one's cool. This is the first game I actually got for the Switch. I think I got it actually before it. Or ordered it at least before we'd gotten the Switch. We got in the Switch during COVID. It was 2020. Like August of 2020. So it was kind of, stuff was opened back up again at this point. But, because we got this from a Walmart we couldn't find it in a lot of places. The Switch was sold out, and people were buying them up like crazy, I guess. But we got it in the it might have been the Walmart in Hempstead or East. Is that East Meadow considered Long Island? I can't remember. But we had to travel a little bit to get it. This is a cool game. It's probably the weakest of the 3. I like the 2 Death Marks better. It's less creepy. But this one, these are like point-and-click games. You're walking around in first person, finding items. And when you beat the bosses, you kind of have to do things a certain way to really get it done. Use a certain item, answer things they're saying to you, asking you a certain way and stuff. This one, you can bring buddies with you, and people can die. Some of the side characters can die in this. But I do like these games. It's like urban legends and stuff in Japan, urban myths and shit. This is the horror game portion. A White Day, a Labyrinth named School. I have the second one on the PS5. You can probably see it. It's the last one there before the PlayStation 4 games. I'm sure. I played some of this, not all of it. It was pretty cool. I was like in the school at night, and I had to avoid the janitor, but like essentially just kill you. I think, if I'm remembering correctly. But there's stuff going on in there too, and it's just it's a kind of a more of a classic horror game feel to it. This is something you would see on the PS2. A Kai. Well, this came with some stuff. Whatever that is, sticker. There's a little postcard there. I like when you get little things. Whoops. I played some of this, and it was pretty cool. Like, you ended up, I think you go out of the temple, and then you have to get home by night, and shit's going down. And you're drawing, like, these symbols to kind of keep the spirits at bay and stuff. And I was getting chased by something. It's another one I need to go back to. There's plenty of games I need to go back to. But I can't say a ton on them. Root Film. This is another one that I want to go back to. This was cool. It's also paranormal stuff. Unravel a 10-year-old mystery lost in 35mm film. Like, I was doing a thing where you had to examine the photos and stuff. Stuff was happening, and you're like, oh, maybe there's spirits and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting. This is actually one I do really want. I would probably go back to this. Outside of Link's Awakening, I'd probably go back to this on the Switch before any of the other games. Danganronpa Decadence. So this has all the Danganronpas in it, except this does not have... This has Trigger Happy Havoc Anniversary Edition, Goodbye Despair Anniversary Edition, Version 3 Killing Harmony Anniversary Edition, and then what was exclusive and new to this was the Ultimate Summer Camp Danganronpa S. This does not have Ultra Despair Girls on it, which was a Vita exclusive, and I think it's only on the Vita still. That was like a first-person one where you play as two of the characters from the original one. The first one I had on the Vita, and I sold it because I have it on this. You get trapped in the school. You're locked in the school with these other people, and you have to... If you can kill the bear appears. I forget what his name is down here. There's a twist. It's not actually him, I don't think. He's like an animatronic or something. I forget. But if you can kill someone and get away with it, you can get out. They'll let you out. But if you don't get away with it, then your job is to prove that they killed the person, right? And then when you prove it, you got to prove it by finding clues and stuff and shit. And then you go into a little kind of trial type thing. And then when you reveal that the person did kill them, they get killed in fantastic fashion. Usually they get crushed by some weird thing or whatever. It's fun, over the top. I did watch the full anime of the first one. I don't know if it came out before the game or it was based on the game. I don't know. But it was good. And the first one does follow that first thing pretty closely. Super Mario Odyssey. Another fantastic game. The second player will play as Cappy, I think he's called in this. Does it say it on here? But in this one, you whip the Cap at him. The Cap's like possessed by a thing, and you use his ship, which is a giant like top hat. But you can possess things and they immediately throw the dinosaur at you. I think you could do it to cars, dinosaurs, all the enemies and stuff. Great looking game. You're traveling from world to world, doing stuff, collecting. What are they in this that you're collecting? I don't know. Probably use amiibos in this. Really cool game, though. We completed it. We did not do all the additional side things and all the other stuff. She's going in the freaking pan to piss. Probably hear her stomping through here. It's a fantastic game, though. It's Mario. You usually can't go wrong. Most Marios are good. Too great. New Super Lucky's Tale. I originally played this on the Xbox. It was like an Xbox timed exclusive on Game Pass. I played it on Game Pass, and then we got it again on here. She really likes it. I like it too. It's a cool platformer. It's not on the level of Mario Odyssey, but it's still a solid platformer. Where you have to like save your family. I don't know if they're brothers and sisters. I think cats are the bad guy in this one. What else is new, right? Cats have no problem being the heel. Cats like, whatever, man. I'll be bad. I'll be good. I don't care. I won't sweat it. but you gotta save them. They're like stuck in a book, and then you defeat certain one of the cats. I guess they're all siblings too. Maybe you defeat one at the each end of each kind of world, and you're collecting things as always with these games. Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. It's about time. It's Crash Bandicoot. It's more of that. My fiance really likes these games and the originals she had. We have the original remake collection on the Xbox One downloaded. But this was another one. It's hard, really hard at points. I will get pissed at this game. But it's still fun to play. It looks really nice. It's a challenge, if you will. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. So this is like a kind of Mario Odyssey, except it's Kirby. And you're doing the same kind of thing. Kirby is obviously, as always, sucking things in and turning into them like cars and cones and giant fans and shit, as well as taking enemies' powers. This was the hook. I mean, Odyssey pretty much ripped that off of this. I mean, Kirby was doing this from the original game on the NES. It's really good. It looks nice. Kirby's a good character. The boss fights are pretty decent. It's not overly hard. You're finding stuff as well throughout. I don't think this is the... No, it's the other one I think I have here. On here that there's like a little kind of place to hang out, to put stuff and collect things. Family Feud. It's Family Feud. If you've ever watched it, you know what it is. It's just Family Feud, and you're playing it as a game instead. No Steve Harvey, though. Or anybody. Well, Richard Dawson is long gone. He was one that was like kissing all the contestants and shit. That was on the 70s, maybe early 80s. Maybe... No, he was on Price is Right, Drew Carey, right? I don't know. Somebody else was doing it, too, before Steve Harvey, I believe. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I want to say this was a GB... No, was this originally on the Wii or the Game Boy Advance? This is originally on another, either handheld or Nintendo console. It's really cool, though. This is side-scrolling, this one. And there's other stuff to do in here, right? This is side-scrolling. Why can't I remember? What did they add to this one? Play 10 sub-games, including remade classics. Yeah, you go on the thing ship, whatever it is, the Mago Land, I don't know what he's called. Magalore. Oh, Magalore fixes broken ship. You go on a ship, there's stuff to do. And there's also, I think, a little area where you go where the Waddle Dees are and stuff. And you could, like, test powers out. And you're collecting things for there and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's this one and not that other one, but I could be wrong. Who else do you play as in this? You play as King Day-to-Day, Meta Knight, and a Waddle Dee, I believe. They're cool games as well. This is a cool platformer. Looks nice. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was even the DS. I don't know. Who the hell knows? It could have been a Super Nintendo game. It might have been a Super Nintendo game, actually. I'm not super well versed in the Kirby game, so. Final two here. Luigi's Mansion 3. So Gooigi is in this one, as you can see. So you can use him to go through like bars and stuff to do shit. This one is like Mario and Peach and the rest get grabbed by, I think King Boo takes them. They go to Holiday Hotel. Then you arrive as Luigi and you got your vacuum. You do find Professor, what is he, Egad? He's been captured, I think. Then you free him and he's in his little ship. I think he's giving you upgrades. I haven't played this in a while. But it's cool. It looks really nice. I'm pretty sure King Boo is behind everything in this one. Nice looking. I actually need to go back and play this. Or this one too. And the final game here, this is another one we played together. Yoshi's Crafted World. Cool game. It's all kind of just arts and crafts type stuff. Paper mache, whatever. World, it looks really nice. It's 2-player. You can play 2-player. Just different colored Yoshis. You're obviously sucking up enemies, turning them into freaking eggs and stuff. And it's cool because you can attack the other parts of the background of the screen, like shooting the eggs at the things there and stuff. You're getting into vehicles, and this Poochie appears in this one as well. This isn't here. So Mario Odyssey just might be in the Switch. I'm going from whispering to soft spoken, as I typically do these days in videos, and I don't even know I'm doing it most of the time. Yeah, so you gotta throw the exit things to open up things and stuff like that. It's another cool game that we completed. But like I said, I sold games. I sold Sakura after it was eliminated from the cover art tournament. I sold it since sealed games I had, like Legends of Heroes, whatever one it was. That other RPG that was. I sold Sonic Mania too, actually, and there was another one. Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. I sold that one as well. So I was never gonna play them, and they had some value, so I was like, screw it. But anyway, this is another Whispering game collection vid. The Switch this time, and thanks for checking this out, and have a good day.